All right, I'm back with yet another worst to best, and I know it has been a while, and there is a reason for that, which I'll go into a little more at the end of the video, but I do want you guys to know there is a video I made in the description and in a pinned comment explaining my thoughts on worst to best. For a little TLDR, it's not necessarily done with, but the format it's in currently will change. This will probably be the last video in this format. But enough about that. I want to talk about Somewhere City by Origami Angel. One of my all-time favorite albums ever. It's probably top 10 for me. On some days it might be top 5. I don't know. I love this album to death. So I'm very excited to discuss each of these songs from my least favorite to my most favorite. So let's get into it. At number 10, I have Welcome To, which, okay, we're starting at 10. We're starting at the bottom. However, I love this song, okay? The reason I have it at number 10 is because I think the song is just a little bit too reliant on the album concept as opposed to all the other songs above it. Every other song, I think, can stand on its own a little better. Welcome To, it's a fantastic opening track. But I'm not listening to this song in a playlist context. It's pretty much exclusively when I'm listening to the album. So if I listen to all the other songs more, I'm going to have them higher. That's why I have it at 10. I'm never going to come back home again. I'm never going to feel that low. City never lets me down. At number 9, I have The Air Up Here. Very similar reasoning. Okay, we're getting very selective with these placements because The Air Up Here is excellent. It has a lot of similarities to Welcome To, but I think it does peak higher with all those references in the reprise section, taking from all those other songs, and the payoff at the end of that track is spectacular. And I do think that this song does a better job closing the album than Welcome To does opening the album, if we have to compare the songs that way. But you just get more bang for your buck with The Air Up Here compared to Welcome To, in my opinion. That's why I have it at number 9. Again, fantastic. Just all the other songs I think stand on their own better. At number 8, I have Dr. Whomst. Incredibly explosive song, leaning into nostalgic aspects with, you know, a lot of the different references near the beginning of the track. The epic breakdown at the end is sick. Like, I love that part to death. I just think this hook is a little less memorable than all the other ones because I think Origami Angel have some of the best hooks ever on this album. So it was tough to compete. And it sucks that I have to put a song at number 8, like Dr. Whomst. I love Dr. Whomst, but that's where it's landing for me. At number 7, I have Escape Rope, which might be a little higher than some other people have it. I think the core thing propping it up for me is that transition into the title track, because I think that transition is the best transition I've ever heard on an album. I don't know if that's outrageous to say, but that's my thoughts on that. I think the song structure constantly changing, despite how short the song is. Like, it's incredibly impressive. It's short, it's intense, and I think a lot of people who have this one lower on their lists probably only have it lower because there's not as much song here, even though they cover so many different ideas and all of them are executed on masterfully. So yeah, I have Escape Rope at number 7. At number 6, I have Skeleton Key, which, I mean, there's many things to adore about this song. You have the sick breakdown at the beginning that's like strictly instrumental. The sweet and sentimental lyrics are pretty awesome. And the vocal performance on the hook from Ryland is probably one of the most impressive on the album. I know I have this at 6, and I know that's low. You got to remember what's on this album, guys. Okay, this album is crazy. So yeah, 6 is where I have Skeleton Key.
All you need to do is call me, and else you can't work out.
At number 5, I have 24-hour drive-thru, which is fantastic in every facet, okay? It's one of the most nostalgic in terms of the sound and the lyrical content. And I absolutely love the lyrical clarity in the chorus. Like you can picture this like group of people just having fun, being rebellious. And I don't think the details end with just the lyrical content. I think if you look at the musicality of this song, it's incredibly detailed and impressive as well. 24-hour drive-thru is amazing.
Hey, that's a really damn good idea. I'm about to rock this brilliant for the millions.
At number 4, I have Find Your Throne, which probably has the punchiest start to any song on the album. I think the way the song immediately builds into that intense chorus and the off-kilter rhythm that the song has makes it instantly recognizable. It's easily one of the most fun songs, and it's even more fun when you get to that breakdown part at the end. It feels silly, but it feels sincere, and with the song ending on that note, I think it makes it really easy to replay. So I've probably replayed this one a lot more than the songs I have below it. So yeah, I have Find Your Throne at number 4.
Googling how much medicine I've been stop feeling like everybody fucking hates me. Shouldn't be that much.
At number 3, I have 666 Flags, which is the fastest song on the album, and it makes that known right away. The riffs are phenomenal. The progression on this song is insane. The way it's super intense, kind of simmers down, and then you get those like blast beats at the end that just ramp up the energy like crazy. The lyrical content near the start, I think, kind of focuses on, I'm gonna assume it's from Ryland's perspective, what his dreams for the future are. And the second half of the song talks about what's kind of holding him back from achieving those dreams, which I think just the way the song progresses and how the lyrical content matches, it's like incredibly impressive. And I love this song, obviously. It's the most intense song on the album. You can't go wrong.
You're not so good at hiding the fact that you don't like me.
At number 2, I have Say Less, which is a very personal song that goes into the emotional distress and anxiety that kind of revolves around bullying. I love the sentiment of the song. The incredible performance from Ryland sells it, and I think in particular his performance in the chorus is just, it's wonderful. The song is incredibly consistent in terms of energy, and I think this is one of those songs that instantly hooks my attention every time it comes on.
But if you want to be someone, you don't have to be alone or be stronger than anything.
At number 1, I don't know how many people are surprised by this. I have the title track. It was the first song I ever heard from the album. It's the first song I ever heard from the band. And it's ultimately the reason I became obsessed with both Somewhere City and Origami Angel. The feeling of nostalgia that's captured on this song is a great display of the concept of the entire album. I love how dynamic the progression of the song is. The vocal performance in that last verse, I think, is the best vocal performance on the entire album. I love how nostalgic it is. I love how well performed it is. It's just, the title track's amazing. Can't go wrong. It's probably my favorite Origami Angel song still. It's phenomenal. All right, now for a little worst to best update. Okay? I don't know if you could tell from the very long hiatus, I do not plan on continuing this series weekly, and I go into that in the video I left in the pinned comment and in the description, but I still want to do worst to best. I love doing them, even if I think it's kind of a step back in terms of quality for the videos I've been making. I still love ranking things and putting things into categories. And so I talk about some of the ideas I want to do with worst to best in the future in that pinned comment video. So I would greatly appreciate it if you guys check that out. If you don't, that's okay. The worst to best stuff in the future you'll probably end up seeing it on your pages, but yeah, that's Summer City, Origami Angel. I hope you guys like my rankings. Please leave yours in the comment section. I love reading them. Join the Discord server. I'll be discussing what future projects I'm going to be doing there. Yeah, I appreciate all your support. Follow my socials, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and hopefully I will be putting out banger videos very soon. Okay, I want to hold myself to a higher standard. You guys deserve better stuff, and so I'm very excited for those videos. I hope you guys are too. Click to my left or right for whatever content YouTube recommends, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, peace. Thanks for watching.